and welcome to the Quite Drafty Podcast, episode number 16. I'm Pex, and joining me this week, as always, we have Jay.
Hola, hola.
Ollie.
Yar. I've got pirates on the brain.
Oh, did you say my name? Howdy. Hi. I am here.
I like how Ollie is now a pirate for some reason. So this week's episode, we are drafting our favourite snack. It's 6 snack per person. You know, that's how it is. Snack.
You just got hungry after the awards, wasn't it, Pex? Like, rest of us went out partying. You went looking for snacks.
This might actually be accurate. I may have decided on this category entirely because of the fact that I was peckish when I was thinking about what categories to pick.
Like, what could we possibly draft? Oh god, I'm hungry. Go for a snack right now. Snacks!
Yes.
I feel like there's a lot of snacks you can pick from though. Snacks are great. Love a snack.
I can think of a couple.
Love a snack.
Snackaroo.
So many good snacks to choose from.
We, of course, have to shuffle the board in order to determine what order we are going to be drafting our snacks in. We are currently in Jop's order. That's J, Ollie, Pex, Sef. And we need an integer, a whole number that is greater than 0 to hit the shuffle button number of times. So let's see, what numbers do we think might be good?
1 billion.
Oh, for God's sakes.
It's an
No.
integer.
We need to be more reasonable.
0.
I think 439 is a good number. 1 billion's a bit far.
It's quite small on the scale of natural numbers, really.
Yeah,
Pex, what if I
exactly.
give
I'm
you a
being
number
really
in base
reasonable.
8? Can you do that?
Gosh. I'm just going to hit 9 times. That's what you're getting now.
Where does 9 come from, Pex? The audience need an answer.
Because it's the German for no, and no is what I want to say to all of you. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Ollie, Jay, Pex, and Sef.
please.
One more hit.
Please keep me first.
9, Pex, Ollie, Sef, and Jay.
I'm not at last. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. We'll see.
Bringing up the rear. Oh,
I'm a little bit gutted to be first, to be honest. I kind of wanted to see what you guys had before I put my first on the board.
I'll do a swap with you if you want.
Sadly, that's not how this works, as much as I would love to. According to the Urban Dictionary, a snack refers to an incredibly attractive. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna start off with Pringles Original.
He's taken my favourite snack and taken my
bastard.
plan for one of the draft picks.
Already.
That one.
Right.
Pringles Original are a top tier crisp. Like, everyone loves the captain from Pringles as well. The guy who's on the cans and whatnot. There's a lovable character associated.
They've got that glorious moustache. I mean, I've always felt they kind of give a bit of a pirate vibe, don't they?
Oh yeah, like
Are they actually called the captain?
They are Captain Pringle. I'm pretty sure. Are they
Really?
not Captain? I'm pretty certain that is what they are actually called.
Let's do a quick little Google over here.
Well,
Apparently there was a Captain Pringle.
Pringle Stokes.
Exactly. Thomas Pringle of the Royal Navy. John Wallace Pringle. There's a lot of Pringles.
Yeah, there are an awful lot of Pringles. Pringles are great.
and you have to eat every
Pringle.
single one. There is no half a tube Pringle thing. No.
I thought you said
remember what
heat,
podcast.
as in heat up, as in like put in the microwave, and I was about to be very worried about you.
Who
Because
heats
that ain't
what?
right. Hot
Someone has
Pringles.
microwave Pringles. That'd be madness.
I don't understand. I
saw a
my brain can't wrap my head around the idea of heating up a Pringle.
Yeah, that was my reaction initially, and then you said you have to eat the whole thing, and I was like, I see. I couldn't hear properly. That's much better. Safe. I don't think you could put a Pringles can in a microwave though, because it's got that like film of.
Yeah, it's got a
Plastic
little
and
bit
stuff.
of
Hold
metallic
up, now
film,
we're
I
going
think.
from cooking Pringles to microwaving them. This is a whole other...
Do you give them like a
Oh, so you
spritz
think-
with some water first? You know.
Get them slightly soggy, you know.
Yeah, who doesn't want a soggy Pringle? Get us away from this territory, please. Ollie.
Okay, I'm going to immediately continue this mood of my personal, on a very genuine level, favourite snack is frozen peas.
Just frozen? Just
frozen
chomping
peas.
on them frozen?
Just chomping on frozen peas.
What is it about specifically frozen peas that does it for you?
Because it's cold, which is fun. They've got a bit of like a bite to them because they're frozen. They're sweet. They're tasty. I just like peas. They just taste good. So it's a like little cold sweet treat that's not ice cream. And I genuinely love frozen peas.
Among everyone else, did anyone else have frozen peas on their board?
Frozen peas isn't on my board. I just want to clarify. Are you saying that like it's dessert time? People are cracking out the ice cream, and then you're like,
No.
Well, thank goodness I've got some frozen peas.
This is not a desserts draft. This is a snacks draft. For dessert, I do love ice cream. I will absolutely eat ice cream for dessert. But if I'm like, it's the middle of the day, it's a nice warm day, I just want something to snack on while I'm, I don't know, procrastinating doing anything productive. And frozen peas are right there. They're my good dear friend. Tasty, delicious. Don't leave residue in your hands. So if you're gaming, you can scram some frozen peas and then you don't have to wipe your hands off because they're not oily because you haven't got any like residues.
I'm enjoying the fact that like me and Seth seem perplexed. Jay seems remarkably chilled about this. Are you a frozen pea haver?
No, but this isn't the first frozen pea lover I've come across.
Yes!
I've been through the shock, denial, anger, and grief. I did this all at university. A friend of mine, Jen, is also a massive lover of frozen peas, and this was a topic that came up time and time again on various nights out. And
Jen knows
just
what's
the look
good.
of disbelief.
Now officially friend of the pod. Well, at least 2 pods.
Ironically, where the peas come from.
I think that might be my first pod shout out in 16 episodes, actually. So shout out to Jen, frozen peas lover.
I don't know how to
They're
make
so
peace
good.
with this forbidden
Well, you just have to-
or...
Peas.
I don't think anybody had the first 2 picks being Pringles original and frozen peas. I'm not sure you would be able to guess the category based on that so far.
Do you reckon
Things I would
once this
feed to a
pod
duck,
goes-
maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Do you reckon if the
But you
pod goes on
probably
long
shouldn't.
enough, we could convince like a bookies to start doing bets on these? Like, AI has analysed 100 episodes, and now we think there's a significant probability of frozen peas being the 4th pick of the second round.
Watch out for the insider
that is
information.
something we have to
leaks.
do as a supplemental at some point. It's just us doing odds for a future draft.
Should we do draft gambling? Or just be something completely random and put bets down?
And this episode is brought to you by DraftKings.
God, no, please.
No. I don't endorse gambling.
Annoyingly, I have to throw it to Seth to do the next pick to get away from that as well, and you're the one who threw that up in the first
Okay, so for my picks, I was thinking a bit more literally, okay? Maybe not literally in the sense of what food would I eat, but what snack would I want? So I've gone with a midnight snack for my first pick. Can you write that in, please? A midnight snack is perhaps the best of all snacks. The food itself does not matter. Picture it. The lights are all off. You don't turn any of them on because it might be a bit antisocial if people are asleep. You move slowly.
I don't know, Seth.
Cautiously.
I don't have this image in my head. Like, where are you? Like, where are you waking up at the moment? What's this? Like, give me more picture for this.
Okay, so I'm waking up in your house.
on our boat.
I get out of the cage you keep me in the corner. I'm creeping slowly to avoid being put back in said cage. I'm moving cautiously, just awaiting the joy of the gentle glow of a unfortunately empty fridge. But wait, there's some oat milk. God bless. Bowl of cereal, mix up some cereals together, precariously balance something else on top, maybe a cheeky bar of chocolate.
I love this idea that Seth's like put himself in the brig for this.
Next time we all stay at yours, Pex, can we just get some like night vision cameras set up in your kitchen? I kind of want to see this and have this be like a supplemental mini vid. Is just Seth sneaking into your kitchen at night.
I do wonder where all the oat milk goes.
Filched, thieved by a hungry
Plundered.
snacker in the middle of the night. Plundered.
It's great pirate
And
accent.
sorry,
Scrumping
sorry,
my
your
apples and all of
ideal.
that.
Sorry, in this, can we backtrack a second? So in this ideal fantasy for you of being in Pex's house, having escaped your cage, your ideal go-to midnight snack was a bowl of cereal and a bar of chocolate.
I'm sorry,
bowl
but
of
if you
cereal?
don't think cereal is a top tier midnight snack, then you're wrong. A bowl of cereal
this is coming
at
from
midnight.
Frozen Peas' first pick.
No.
You're going to be like, oh,
Your
cereal's
ideal-
not a good snack, but frozen peas, that's fine. What, do you want me to just pour a bowl of frozen peas in the middle of the night?
Yeah,
So,
100%.
so far,
Delicious.
our board is Pringles Original Frozen Peas Midnight Snack. Jay?
Take us home, Jay.
I just want to say that this is showing the slow evolution of Seth into what will eventually be Santa's successor. This is the build up to the milk and cookies. I see it, Seth, and I support you in your journey.
My beard is getting a bit whiter these days.
Dijkstra, Odin, and Santa. Those are the three things we've described Seth as in this podcast.
Just leave out the oat milk and cookies.
Oh man. My first pick for the first round is going to be the snack that I had as we started today's pod. It's day after cold pizza. Not pizza. It has to be leftovers pizza. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Important
It's the
question.
snack that.
Do you reheat your leftover pizza?
No. Oh,
Good.
absolutely no.
Okay. Acceptable.
No, it has to be cold. Cold pizza is best pizza.
That is a solid one. No arguments from me.
I realise
I
I'm not going to
can't-
get an agreement from Pex. Pex doesn't like pizza.
Yeah, I'm not a pizza guy.
That's an inherent issue with Pex, though. Anti-pizza
but
in general.
I also just can't believe the state of the frickin' first round board.
What's wrong with leftover pizza? That feels pretty normal.
All I'm saying is we'd be a great focus group for a new snack company. Like, so what is it you like? What is it you want in a snack?
Goodness. Frozen peas. It must be at midnight, and it's got to be a day old and cold pizza.
Like, ideally, your product would be better the next day after it's fresh.
Right,
And,
Jay, are you one of these people who puts their leftover pizza in a fridge, or do you leave your pizza out for the next day? Because this does
I'd
affect the
like
level
to
of judgment.
plead my Fourth Amendment rights and abstain from answering that particular question, even though we live in the UK and
Cool. You
I
can
have no rights
use
to
your
that.
you can use your Fourth Amendment rights, but that has nothing to do with this. I think you meant the fifth one.
Whichever one
What's
gets
the
job done.
Fourth
I mean, that's how the
Amendment,
Americans do it, right?
What is the Fourth Amendment?
What's the American Fourth Amendment?
Don't you just quote an amendment and a number and it makes everything magically fixed? I thought that's
Unreasonable
what
government
Americans are.
searches and seizures of their persons, houses, papers, and effects.
Yeah, I suppose it is unreasonable for me to search Jay's house to find out whether or not his pizza is in the fridge.
Let's put it this way. The pizza I had this morning was left in the fridge overnight. No, actually, I've told a porky.
Right, Jay,
Oh,
do
never
your
mind,
second
I've
pick.
rumbled
We're
it.
done with this.
I've
Do your
rumbled.
second pick.
Okay, my next pick is the one that I think is most likely someone else might have it on their board, so I'm going to get out of the way. It's going to be chips, but specifically chips when you're on a day out, because there's nothing quite like if you're at home and you just put some chips in the oven. Unless you have some fancy chips, like, I don't know, triple dipped chips or however it is, it's going to be pretty subpar. But if you've been out to a Christmas market, football match, whatever it is you're doing on your day out, and you smell chips coming from the nearby cafeteria or takeout hut, whatever, it's magic. Those are the good chips. Or seaside chips.
To
Yeah,
clarify,
I
friends,
agree. Chips is a great pick.
To clarify for any American or non-British listeners, that's like fries, but chunky.
Chunky fries.
Yeah, not crisps.
No, we've already got Pringles Original. Why would you want anything else?
The best crisp.
It's funny you bring that up, Seth, actually, because my family had a huge debate when I was a kid, because me and my brother kept asking for chips, and they kept bringing us out packs of crisps, and we had to explain to them, no. These are crisps. And they were like, no, but that is chips. Is chips. And it's like, no.
What accent are you doing there, Jay?
It's not
Quote
quite my
unquote Belgian.
Oh my gosh, is it? Okay, I'm going to stop my explanation. You guys get the rest of the argument. I'm not having this spiral into a Is Belgium Real symposium again.
He's swimming into shark-infested waters with that one.
Right, Seth, second pick.
Okay, so following my thinking of the kind of snack that I want, I'm going for an unexpected nature snack. Have you ever been on a walk? I'm just going to leave the sentence there. If you've ever been on a walk. Think about it, it's kind of autumn time. You know, you're out, you've been walking for maybe half an hour, and you're like, oh, this is nice. What a lovely time. And then you see it up just above, maybe out of reach, blackberries on a hedgerow. And you think, oh, that's a good looking blackberry. I could eat that. No one could stop me. No one would know. It doesn't belong to anyone. It belongs to everyone.
That's a very good pick.
So you reach up.
Love a blackberry.
You get scratched by some brambles because you have to go for the good ones that are really high up because you don't want one that dogs have peed on.
It's an important part of the process, yeah.
And you pick it and you have to like hold it just right so that it doesn't squish in your fingers if it's like a really soft one. And you're like, is it going to be a bit sour or is it going to be really sweet? You don't know until you pop it. You know, you're just like, oh, unexpected nature snack.
It does have that, yeah. It does have that element of uncertainty for everyone you go for. Elite.
It's really trying to hack my psychology.
Or is that a treat?
That's a snack.
That's my question.
I think a treat and a snack are the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a snack. I'd agree with Seth on that one.
Sorry, Ollie, your objection's overruled, but it is appreciated that you're trying to take Jay's mantle as rules lawyer.
Now, if I had more foraging skills, I'm sure I could extend this beyond blackberries. But
I have one.
I've never been one to just like, well, that mushroom totally looks edible. Nothing could possibly go wrong. I'll stick to blackberries for now.
I went for a walk with somebody new that I met last summer, and this was a truly unexpected one because I had no idea that you could eat these. But while we were on this walk, I was offered nettle seeds, and apparently, if you chomp on nettle seeds, it's a stimulant, a bit like coffee. I mean, I can't really say much to their flavour. It wasn't particularly tasty, but there was a little bit of a zing that you get after chomping on some nettle seeds. So for any foragers out there, give it a try.
I know you can make like nettle tea as a thing.
Seeds? Which they've got like the teeny tiny flowers, right? That are like green.
Yeah. That's it. They're like tiny little green balls. That you just kind of
like frozen peas, if you will.
Like tiny frozen peas, you say?
Actually, they're probably not too dissimilar to that.
Yeah, speaking of frozen peas, Ollie.
Let's go. Pick. Okay. Most of my judgment for you, Seth, for the midnight snack bowl of cereal option was not actually for the cereal itself. It was for the fact that you'd put milk in with your cereal for a snack. Because my next pick is dry cereal. Specifically,
it's a good shout.
Cheerios, fantastic, and what are they? Crunchy Nut cornflakes.
There are some cereals which you cannot do this with. I'm thinking like shredded wheat. I'm thinking
take that back. Take that back.
Not mini shredded wheat. Okay, no. Big shredded wheat. You can't have that as a snack without. Okay, Weetabix. Don't just chomp on a brick.
Those are a bit large. That would be so dry.
Cocoa Pops is good for that.
Special
Shreddies also. I'd love Shreddies.
Just any kind of granola. It's good.
Any kind of granola. But yeah, there you go. Dry cereal. Just as soon as you put milk in, that's not a fun little snack for me anymore. That's just like something else.
Fun little aside here. just while we're talking about putting milk in cereal, has anybody ever done that thing where you like put other liquids in your cereal, like water or orange juice? I've heard that that's a thing people do.
No.
Good. I'm glad it's not just me that is rightfully horrified by this idea. But I thought I'd share the psychic damage with you all.
I have heard of people who do water because they're lactose intolerant, and I think they had the habit before other forms of milk became widely available, like almond and oat and whatnot. But yeah, it's otherwise what behaviour?
What do you think would be like the worst drink to put in your cereal?
Coffee.
No, because I can kind of see that working.
I see that
coffee
one. Especially
and Cocoa Puffs would slap.
Okay, Red Bull.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, it would wake you up.
Monster Energy.
I think that would mostly just look very unappealing.
Pure vodka.
That would not look good.
Yeah, Baileys would be pretty bad for it as well, I reckon.
Yeah, okay, so alcoholic drinks would probably
Bailey's
be pretty
got the
bad
cream.
first thing in the morning.
Creaminess.
Baileys is basically milk.
I'm just taking notes for what to avoid in my midnight snack.
Right. We're on to my second round pick now. I am going to go for probably my favourite childhood snack. I'm going to take a Freddo. Loved a Freddo as a kid.
I'd really hoped Freddo would come up in the awards.
Yeah, but Freddo's great. Everyone loves the little frog guy. Used to be 5p for a Freddo. That was so nice.
Used to be. Ugh.
I know.
Shrinkflation. They did my boy
Freddo
wrong.
shrinkflation is the funniest thing ever because it is so much smaller now and it's so much more expensive.
Yeah,
I remember
and it's
that being
definitely
like a
not
proper
that
little
we've got
slab.
bigger. They got littler.
They did.
They did.
They weigh less than they used
they
to.
did. They did.
Have you seen like the side-by-side pictures of the Freddos, like before and after?
Yeah,
He looks
big
kind of
Freddo,
like
little
he had an
Freddo.
addiction or something.
They put my boy on a diet. It's rude.
I'm going to drop a picture in the chat. Hold on. There's the 80s Freddo versus 2020 Freddo.
Look what they did to my boy. That's so
Look what they
sad.
did to him.
He was so much
They
better.
put
back
him
in
on
the
a
old days.
diet. They gave him something. I don't want
He's
to.
incredibly excited. Let's
Yes.
put it that way.
Yeah.
And he's doing jazz hands. I'm kind of okay with the jazz hands.
Yeah, the stance kind of works, but the reduction in chocolate and the eye situation doesn't so much.
I'm kind of getting, on the left is weed, on the right is crack cocaine. From these pictures.
Honestly,
The one
from
on the
the
left got Jabba the Hutt vibes going on.
Yes,
as well.
that's what it is. That's what it is. The 80s Freddo gives Jabba the Hutt vibes.
I'm really not getting jazz hands from the 2021. I'm getting more horror game approaching you, about to like get you kind of vibes.
It does look like he's about to push someone off a cliff.
The look in his eyes, the
Right.
unhinged manic grin, the
Okay.
paired arms.
I also get the next pick because we snake draft here.
Wow,
I hear that's
I
what we
realised
do.
we did that.
I'm concerned that Seth is going to be a bit unhappy with my next pick.
no.
Because my next pick is the mid-morning snack.
You know, I'm actually okay with that one.
The reason I picked the
Elevenses.
mid-morning snack is like both with the work that both myself and Seth do. You know, we have like breakfast in the morning, you've then got quite a busy chunk of time where a lot is happening, then you get that like little break before you get to do, you know, your next bunch of work before lunch. And in that little break, it's so nice to have a biscuit. Like with so many good options at that point, that mid-morning snack just peps you through, gets you through to lunchtime nicely.
Well, you know, maybe we should start bringing frozen peas. Then. I mean,
I
I'm
feel
always
like if it's
blessed
at
when
work,
there's
you need
Pringles
something
around.
more substantial, something to get you through the day, like a chocolate digestive.
Oh yeah, like there's plenty of biscuit choices that you go for in there. Chocolate digestive is definitely among them. It's a good choice. Speaking of, I think I may be getting some for tomorrow.
Nice. Question though, chocolate digestives. Which chocolate digestive? Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, or one of the
Oh,
variations?
it's milk chocolate by a country mile.
It's dark chocolate
can't
by a
have
country
any.
mile. Come on. Oh yeah, milk.
For a brief moment, the dark chocolate ones were actually vegan, and I gorged on those things.
Why aren't they? Have they gone back? Have they put milk back in it?
They've got milk back in them, yeah.
That's so rude.
Times.
Why would they do that? I swear they don't, because I swear I had one recently. I checked the labels of them recently and they didn't have milk in it again.
Do they actually do white chocolate digestives? I've never seen a white chocolate digestive.
It's because
white chocolate.
Nobody likes them. No. I mean, technically, yeah. It does use cocoa solids. Really?
The thing is, like, I've had a white chocolate cheesecake which has got, like, you know, digestive biscuity crumble stuff at the bottom, and that flavour mix does go well, but I've never had a white chocolate digestive.
I think the problem is I'm just not a massive fan of white chocolate. Cheesecake is the exception.
Sorry, I just searched white chocolate digestives, and the second thing that comes up, you know, after the actual thing I was looking for, is Cadbury's White Fingers. I'm not sure I like that brand naming of, like, you understand it with, like, the milk chocolate fingers, but just calling them White Fingers feels weird.
Well, they also have dark fingers now as well, so.
Do they? No.
Yeah.
No, you can't do that.
You can also get assorted fingers, which is all free.
Fingers.
Yeah, then you can offer them out. Do you want a Cadbury finger, a Cadbury white finger, or a Cadbury dark finger?
Can we just point out that it is a bit grim to be like, let's call our chocolate biscuit snack fingers. I'm just not a fan of that. Just like go up to someone like, hey, do you want some fingers? Like, that's...
I did very much enjoy the awkward silence after that, though. That was...
I don't have an objection. It sounds bad, but when you think that one of the earliest kind of finger-related biscuits was the ladies' fingers that you used to make things like trifle,
awesome.
You know,
I'm so glad that ended in trifle, Jay. I was really worried where you were going to go with ladies' fingers there.
Anyway, moving on. So, Ollie,
your third fish.
Those ladies must have had very thick fingers, because lady fingers are not like petite.
Yes, the ladies had very thick fingers for Jay's benefit. We'll move on. Ollie.
Moving swiftly on. My next pick is going to be toast and tinned fish, specifically mackerel. I fucking love tinned mackerel. And just on a piece of toast, I get back from work and I need something to eat, and then I often leave for the evening to do, like, activities, so I'm not going to be eating until significantly later, so I need something to get me through the couple of hours between when I get home and then when I actually eat dinner, and some toast with some tinned fish is so good. So tasty.
I do like the idea that when you look at our board when it's done, you could assume that this is all that you eat. Frozen peas, dry cereal, and toasted tinned mackerel. I think you're probably getting the most rounded experience out of us so far.
I've got the full. I've got the fruit and veg. I've got the vitamins and minerals and carbs and fats and
like
protein.
Seth seems to be the most kind of all over the space timing wise. Myself and Jay both look incredibly unhealthy at the moment. Yours is actually kind of balanced at the moment.
I kind of want to see how Ollie's board develops, because in my mind's eye right now, I'm imagining Seth trying to look for a midnight snack at Ollie's. And it's just like just trying to use a sleepwalk that doesn't really settle anywhere.
The problem is I love snacks so much, but I have zero self-control. So if I buy something like Pringles, they're gone instantly, and now I don't have any snacks left for later. So I can't be getting these incredibly high-value snacks because they don't last, and that's not sustainable for my wallet.
So you're saying toast and tin mackerel lasts?
Yeah, tin mackerel lasts a hell of a long time.
Okay.
And you can buy it in bulk from Costco. Thank you very much.
Seth.
Okay, my next snack is the I cooked too much snack. Picture this. You're making the Dinner of Kings spaghetti bolognese. And of course, you don't know how much spaghetti you're meant to eat. Is there meant to be a limit on the amount of spaghetti you're meant to eat? So you just kind of grab as much as you can fit in your little grubby mitts, and cook all of it. And you have your bolognese, a normal human amount of bolognese, like 4 people, 4 plates. And then you,
One sitting.
you're lying on the sofa or whatever, like a bit bloated, a bit round, just feeling it. And you're like,
catatonic.
I'm not sure I could eat another thing for a million years. I'm just going to go and grab some water. And as you walk back into the kitchen to get your glass of water, there it is, just more spaghetti.
I like what this has done to your board, Seth. You've gone from, okay, I suppose this is healthy, just slightly oddly timed, to your board just screaming disorganisation.
Hey. Accurate. But who hasn't cooked too much pasta of some variety at some point and then gone back to where you've cooked it and you just thought, just have a little bit more and just a little bit more,
Just the pasta or the pasta and the bog?
Well, once you've run out of the bolognese, I feel like
this is in a scenario where you've run out of bolognese. You just have raw pasta left over.
Yeah, well, you've eaten your family-sized portion of spaghetti bolognese. Now it's just the remaining 4 people's worth of bolognese spaghetti you've got in the pan, right?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm following now.
Oh no, I'm now no longer on board. I'm the other way around. I take the leftover bolognese because I only cook enough pasta that I need, and that goes in a sandwich the next day, and that is a delicious cold bolognese sandwich, and it's wonderful.
And is that your 3rd round pick, Jay?
It is not. Although, Seth, I like that your picks are still supporting my Santa hypothesis, because you've got midnight snacks, you've got nature, which, let's say it's gooseberries or something up in the North Pole, and now I cooked too much. I mean, everything I've ever heard about the North Pole involves huge amounts of food, so I'm just saying this is nice. I like this.
You've had very different things.
My Christmas
to me.
snack pick.
Bringing on the gingerbread.
Christmas snacks are elite.
To Seth's earlier prediction that my board is going to look incredibly unhealthy, my 3rd round pick is Dinky Donuts. The kind that you get when you walk through like a carnival or Christmas market again. I'm kind of going a little bit off of, I smell it, and a little bit like in a cartoon where you just follow the vapor trail. Dinky Donuts will always bring me to the nearest donut spot.
See, I thought you meant about your entire draft list for a second there, and I was like, you like the smell of day-old pizza? Like it just draws you in?
That one, not so much. That doesn't fit the theme. But Dinky Donuts and the chips, both of them, it's just like, ooh, I smell, I need, I want.
I mean, little donuts are pretty great. I mean, would you choose Dinky Donuts over churros?
Yes, but only because I've had mixed experiences with churros. The first 2 or 3 times that friends have convinced me that churros are the best, I've ended up with salty churros, which is the more traditional way that they're cooked and prepared. And I'm eating this like salty donut stick and I'm going, I really don't get the hype.
I wish this was sweet.
Yeah, like you expect it to be a donut and then it's just salty.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of see it. I see what you're saying.
I did have a churro.
I feel like I would like a
recently,
sweet treat. And
so
when you get the churro with and then you dip it in the Nutella or whatever it is, depending on which sauce you've gone for. Oh, so good.
Well, Jay, we are snake drafting here, so you do also get to kick off the 4th round.
What's a snake draft? So starting off the 4th round, again, I'm gonna, to be honest, this is really, you guys are calling this a snacks draft. I'm calling this a cravings draft now. Greg's sausage roll. You've been driving down any of Britain's motorways for a substantial amount of time. You get out the car, walk into a Greg's, and just freshly baked Greg's sausage roll.
That's a fair shout.
Absolutely.
And
elite.
it could be the vegan
So
one. The
good.
vegan one is delicious as well. I have no, arguments either way. It just Greg's branded.
Yeah, for international listeners, Greg's is pretty much the only thing of cultural value the UK has created in the last 1,000 years. So we do heavily recommend coming to the UK to enjoy one of our great sausage rolls.
It's a cultural institution.
It's a cultural institution here. Like, if you're planning to come here to go and see the palaces or whatever else, your first stop should always be Greg's.
And then you
For
can
any of
look
our
at the palaces
maybe
with
in
the
Germany.
delicious Greg's.
Yeah.
You should go check out the Back Factory. If you're ever in Germany, Back Factory is the Germans' Greg's.
Oh, is it as widespread as Greg's is?
But again, for international listeners, we need the money more. Come here, buy Greg's.
Please.
Have you seen those like TikTok and Instagram reels and stuff where it's just like people romanticizing Britain, like tourists coming over, and they're like, "I look at this little town and it's Greg's. Oh, this Greg's tastes amazing." It's really weird to watch. I highly recommend.
I mean, we do that with every other country all the time. Like, the number of ones you see people being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in Japan and I'm going to a Lawson's," and it's like, that's just the convenience. That's just the like shop down the road. That's quite normal, actually. Please.
I did go out of my way in America to go to a Walmart as a tourist destination, and yeah, Walmart's just a shop, guys. Like, it's that was the end of my experience. Right out was Walmart's. It's a shop.
That's really
It's a
fun.
shop.
Right, I believe that makes it my pick.
It does.
This next one's a bit controversial.
Ooh.
This next pick's going to be a bit controversial. It's going to be your friend's snacks.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
There is a little bit of joy, a little bit of mischievousness in taking a cheeky little bit of a friend's snack. There's also just the nice, your friend sharing a snack with you is nice. You're like, "Hey, do you want some Skittles? I'm having some Skittles. Have a Skittle." There is a little joy to be had in either the sharing and the companionship of a friend's snack, or the surreptitious deviousness of sneaking a bit of a friend snack.
Yeah,
And that's why it's my fourth
thievery
pick.
adds the extra flavour to it. The
Yeah,
deception,
it's
the
like
crime.
additional spice from the thievery.
Just for my own internal headcanon, Seth, are you friends with the Easter Bunny? Just
He's always got such good chocolate snacks.
that's all, Your Honour. That's my only question.
Well, like, think about it. You're at the movies and you're out of popcorn, but your friend still has a lot of popcorn.
Seth, do you regard all of the children of Earth as your friend? And are
That would
the
be incredibly
cookies-
weird.
Are the cookies your snack?
Oh, you're going for the Santa thing. I was like, are you friends with minors?
That would be a very strange path to go down. But yeah,
I
if
will
somebody maybe
say that-
leaves you a snack on the side, Seth, does that count as your friend's snack? A shared snack, perhaps?
If it's left on the side for me, that's my snack.
Yeah, suppose someone
Okay.
left a snack on the side on your desk at work. Like, is that your friend's snack?
If it's on my desk, they left it there for me. That's a gift. That is
Okay.
my snack.
So a gift snack is a future pick coming
A
up.
gift
Got
snack
it.
is a very
Got it.
different kind of snack.
Yeah, you got to steal that one.
If
sooner
it's
rather
not,
than
if
later,
you're
perhaps.
not consuming the snack while the friend is there, it doesn't count. Like if you
Okay.
if you pinch the snack and like put it in a pocket, hey, that's weird. Don't do that. But that's not going to count.
Future pick coming
Okay.
up. Pocket snack.
Pocket snacks.
Only frozen peas in my pockets.
Yes.
Chuck some ice cubes in there just to keep them fresh.
Keeps my legs nice and cool.
An essential on a hot day, and then you can put like a can of soda in there with it. Have some soda and frozen peas, and then it's all cold. Delicious.
Do you
Moving
like
swiftly
mix them
on.
up? You like stir it in like a child making potions?
Yes, moving on, Ollie.
I so would, just to see the people's faces. Oh, that would be very fun. My next pick is going to be Bombay Mix, which is that stuff that you find in like Tesco and stuff sometimes. I can't remember the brand name, but it's like little sticky things. And they've got spice mix on them, and they're really, really good. You all ever had Bombay Mix?
I don't, not by
That's a hard
choice.
no.
I
Not by
might have
choice.
stolen it from a friend once, but I don't think I've ever bought Bombay Mix.
Oh, it's so good. It's got like fried lentils, little bits of like peanuts and chickpeas, and these, I don't know what they're made of, but they're little like sticks, and they're covered in delicious spices, and they're so tasty, delicious.
That's a pretty good pick.
Yeah, and you get them in really like, you know when you buy a bag of chips and it's half air? Bombay Mix is the opposite of that, where you buy a big bag and every inch of it is just entirely the mix. So your size to net gain of deliciousness ratio is very high.
Yeah, they're like densely packed like pretzels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're kind of pretzel-y. They're like curry spiced pretzels, kind of, but also not like that at all. So helpful.
Oh, well, for my 4th round pick, I'm actually going to pick the thing that for me is the very top of the board, but I just knew no one else would pick it because every time I rave on about these things, all 3 of the other people here stare at me blankly. But I freaking love Caprice by Papadopoulos. It's a Greek-like brand. They're these little chocolate hazelnut swirl things, and they are delicious, and everyone who doesn't like them is wrong.
The sticks.
I just googled. I totally know what you mean, like the wafer rolls with the
Yes.
chocolate.
Oh, that's
they
so
are peak.
good.
Yes.
Yep.
Agreed. In my mind, I think of that
so
as like an
good.
ice cream topping thing, but
Yeah, they are so snackable too, though, and
They're dangerous.
I love those things. They are dangerous, but at the same time, nowhere in the UK bloody sells them.
That's true.
Genuinely, when my wife and I went to Athens for a few days to see like the Parthenon and all sorts, I was so happy because they have like little stalls out in the streets and every single one of them sells Caprice. So I just had so much Caprice for the few days we were there.
Hell yeah. They're like Nutella as well, like a little tube of delicious wafer-covered Nutella.
Yeah, they're so good. They're so good.
So good.
God, they are good.
Yeah, they are an elite tier snack.
I need to find some of those that I can eat. Oh.
Very occasionally they'll pop up in like a Lidl or an Aldi. And my sister assures me a Waitrose once. But
One time.
But yes, but when they pop up,
such a I think the rarity adds to the experience.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The fact that they pop up once in a while and you're just like, oh yes, sweet deliciousness.
Sweet deliciousness. Delicious.
Anyway, scooping back the other way, I cannot believe this is not on here yet. Ice cream.
I just don't think of ice cream as a snack, but I can see it.
Okay.
It's breakfast.
Ice cream is a context snack. Imagine yourself, hot day, down the beach, ice cream is a snack.
I agree.
I put that in my own separate category of treat.
See, I can't say that context is not important to snacking. Have you seen my list? It's all context. So I'm on board with ice cream as a snack. I just don't think I have ever consumed ice cream as a snack.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue that like you can treat it as a snack. That's fine. But in my own brain, a snack and a treat are different things, and I don't know why. That's probably not ideal.
I consider snacks and treats as much the same thing, with the exception of the fact that I suppose you could have a snack you don't like because you're hungry, and then it wouldn't be a treat. So, like, if I'm here snacking on aubergines for some reason.
Raw aubergine, delicious.
Crunching away.
I'm just imagining the texture of that, and it's so bad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, what is going to be terrible as a snack? Aubergine is definitely there.
Raw
I
aubergine.
imagine that a parent's definition of a snack will probably be, what can I feed to the kids to stop them from being hungry till dinner time? And that could be a treat, but it could just as easily be, oh, stop moaning, eat this. Okay, cool. I've maybe got another 2 hours until you start being irritating again.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I suppose I can see your perspective.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like for me a snack has to make me not hungry anymore. And I'm often still a little hungry after an ice cream. But my next one
But you're
is...
never hungry after frozen peas. Interesting.
No, I do eat too many frozen peas at a time. That's the issue. Just vast quantities. Delicious.
My new theory for Ollie is that Ollie might be a duck.
Well, I'm not going to help with that because my next one is like a little bit of baguette with a couple of bits with chocolate in it. Just bread and chocolate.
Baguette with chocolate.
Yeah, so you just like get a
Pain au
chunk of
chocolat, if
baguette.
you will.
No, pain au chocolat without the need to. Yeah, without the need to roll out your piece of dough 20 million times to get it.
How does the chocolate element
filtered.
of this work? Do you literally take a bite of baguette and a bite of chocolate? Do you bang a chocolate bar into a baguette? Is this chocolate
basically
spread?
Put a chocolate bar into your baguette. So not like melted chocolate, it's just chocolate.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is really unhinged putting chocolate into a sandwich, and then I'm like, Nutella does exist.
Nutella does exist. This is the shortcut
It's just
to
slightly
Nutella.
more solid.
Yeah, it's quite like you have to
I might have to try this one.
go for it. It's really good. This was a childhood go-to of just like, okay, we need something that we will find delicious and will get us through the next couple of hours until dinner, much like you said. And it was just so good because it was always like, ooh, we're having a proper treat because there's chocolate in it, and also baguettes are delicious. But it does have to be baguette. I feel like other types of bread are not going to hit the same spot. And baguettes also, think about the kind of width of a baguette. That's like a chocolate bar width. It's perfect. It's meant to be.
Okay. I guess
So
that makes
good.
it me fifth round.
It does.
This is going to be the when you're sick snack. When you're struggling to keep a proper meal down, but you have to sustain yourself. You have just a little nibble, a little snack. That is a peak snack because you're like a bit delirious, you're like, ugh. Then you have that single corner of a piece of dry toast, and suddenly you feel restored.
Your body's like, oh my god, energy, finally.
During my stint of not being able to stand up for a few weeks,
Oh god, it did go on for ages, didn't it?
it went on for freaking ages. Like when it was okay to leave me at the house on my own, Hayes would always leave me with a bag of bread next to where I was stuck lying down, and then as time went on, she would just add random other bits to it, so it became a bag of bread and some bananas, and then a bag of bread and some bananas and a tube of Smarties. And it's like, the progression was just wonderful. But I do love the when you're sick snack.
For a second I thought you were
really
going to say
good.
that she moved the toaster to where you were. You just got this bag of bread and a toaster on a bedside table.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't on a bedside table. I was on a mattress on the floor because I couldn't see anything or stand up or anything. So I was just
It's
feeling
the
my way
vertigo
around going,
snack
that feels like a
pile.
bag of bread.
Oh my god. I can't believe that went on for so long. Just a floor-based pecs for a couple of
Yep,
weeks.
floor pecs. It sounds like my new brand. I am floor pecs.
Yeah, floor pecs. That sounds like a corporation from a dystopian sci-fi.
We make your cleaning products.
I was going to say, it's a lot easier to sneak to your fridge when you're in Floorpex mode.
Yeah, he's
that
not going to
not
be
be
able
a
to do anything
free
about it.
No. Jay?
Yeah, hit us with
guess,
your fifth option.
I'm snaking round 5 and 6, coming tight round the corner. We're going to mix it up ever so slightly. Round 5 is going to be an unhealthy snack, and round 6 is going to be a healthy snack because otherwise I feel bad.
I do feel like our snack choices are
snacks
revealing
are
quite
for
a
the
lot of our
soul.
lives.
Oh God. Yeah.
I'm getting healthier as a person, but it's more in my dinner choices rather than my snack choices. My snacks are reserved for this is not a healthy thing. So my fifth round choice is going to be cheese twists. For anybody who's not familiar, it's a bit of a niche snack. It's a little bit like a breadstick, like what you'd get at a restaurant if you're having Italian. But it's more like pastry that has been twisted round and round and round until it's in kind of a stick shape. You can get some that aren't cheesy, but I specifically like the cheesy ones. And that was a bit of a childhood feel-good snack. And anytime I eat them now as an adult, it's for nostalgia.
Solid. Yeah, cheese twists are so
Nostalgia
good.
snack is a good kind of snack, it must be said.
Also, its other name is Pex Kryptonite, and I keep a stick around just in case Pex starts snooping where he's not supposed to.
You'll never see me. I'll be floor Pex.
Oh, can we do
Just
like a useless
inching along
superhero
like a
powers
lunchworm.
draft? Because I feel like that's floor Pex.
I think
be
floor
really
Pex
fun.
is like my alter ego that has Sef in that cage in the brig on the ship.
Yeah.
Look,
Captain Floor Pex. Arr.
Captain Floorpex. Phenomenal. Now, I feel like Floorpex is going to be an excellent pick for the inevitable snake draft.
I hadn't even thought to do one of those. That's brilliant.
So, time to get healthy. My final snack is apple slices, but specifically apple slices that have been sliced by someone else. If I slice my own apples, they taste all right. It's healthy. It's a nice snack. But something about when particularly somebody in a parental figure slices the apple for you, it elevates the flavor in a way I cannot describe.
You can taste the care.
Do you
Tastes
guys
like
not
love.
agree? Like, there's genuinely a completely different flavor somehow in a way that's just like, this is good apple. Or banana. Banana also counts.
I completely agree that context changes the experience of a snack.
No,
I-
it's
I
like
do-
literally a flavor thing. The taste buds
Yeah.
get something else.
I do like the fact
Okay.
that Sef's fourth pick and Jay's final pick is scrumping. If Sef snaffles a little bit of Jay's apple slices, he scrumps some apple.
What a word.
Have you not heard of scrumping?
It sounds like a dance move.
No, it's an
It
actual
does.
like crime that used to exist in England like years and years ago. People scrumped apples.
Apple
It makes me
theft.
think of cider.
Yeah.
So you
It
get scrumpy
does.
cider.
Like Scrumpy. Yeah. Oh, that's maybe
Yeah, but
Scrumpy is made
Scrumpy
from stolen
cider
apples.
it's all made from stolen apples. They just go to the Thatcher's orchard and just nick everything.
You really nearly said the orchard, the Thatcher's orgy, and I wasn't sure where that was going.
Well, they want everyone to
It's
feel...
because of all of Jay's ladyfingers.
Why are they my lady fingers? They're everyone's lady fingers.
Seth, help us.
Okay, I mean, I have
Striker.
two potential ones because I feel like you're not gonna let me keep the first one. It's been on my list the whole time. Pex, that's my pick. Pex, you're a snack.
Nice.
You're going on my list.
Agreed.
I think we can all agree.
I did start off by doing the Urban Dictionary joke about what a snack.
Yeah, it made me
come
real
full
worried
circle.
because that was gonna be my first pick, but I thought, I'll wait it out. I feel like it just had to be said, and that's my list.
This is
No,
actually
honourable
genuinely
mention.
annoying because I did have an Urban Dictionary based entire draft board. And it was 5 picks of different characters that I thought Seth might kind of look like, and then Seth. So
It was just gonna be
gonna open with
Santa 5
Dijkstra.
times. Is that?
It was going to be Dijkstra and then Odin. It was going to go from there.
Incredible. A signed snack by each other. Very sweet.
Ollie.
Ooh, okay. My final one. There are many options here. But I think I'm just gonna go for another one that I don't know, just pickles. I love pickles with all my heart and soul. So, yeah, if I'm looking for a snack, pickles, high on the list.
Are we saying pickles as in specifically pickles as in pickled cucumbers, or pickles as in things that are pickled?
Most things that are pickled. Not everything that's pickled. I've never had a pickled egg, and I'm never going to have a pickled egg. Get that thing away from me. But specifically like a pickled cucumber or a cornichon, you know, the little teeny tiny pickled cucumbers. Ooh, pickled onions also incredible.
Is there anything on the snack lists that we've done so far that would be truly enhanced by pickling?
Dry cereal?
Rice and peas, pickled peas.
You just
that could be
pour
pretty
some
good.
pickle juice over your dry cereal.
You're
may have to
freezing
go
Something
pickle
worse
juice.
than the Red Bull.
Have you ever had a frickle?
I have not had a frickle, and I don't know how I feel about hot pickle.
Is that like
you know
a pickled
what?
Freddo? Is that?
No, frickle is fried pickle, bit like a deep fried Mars bar. And honestly, they're actually really nice. There's a place in Portsmouth that does them.
Okay, I would try one. I will admit that if I was offered a frickle, I would not say no. But I don't think I'd make it at home. I guess in a burger,
frickle.
pickles get a bit warm, and that's acceptable.
Yeah, that's a
That's
very
my
good pick.
final
And that
pick.
leaves it to me to round out the board. I mean, I could also go with a they're a snack kind of pick, but I'm not going to because Seth has done so. As much as I'd love to return the favour, the final thing I am going to pick is one that I actually prepared. It's a whisper.
Nice.
Love a whisper.
It's a what?
He's bought one
It's
to
a
show the
whisper.
class.
Yeah, I bought one to show the class and to eat as soon as this recording is over. So,
You know what? Pex?
Excellent.
Be careful, because otherwise you're going to have a careless whisper.
oh God.
Play the tune.
No, we don't have the copyright. Don't play the
Come on, Editor Pex. Get off the floor.
No, we're not doing this.
Like, how close to it can we get without being copyright stricken?
I think if we
Like,
just do it
can
really
all
poorly,
just
we should be fine.
like,
And that's
We're not going to be
enough
able
for
to
this
do
episode.
it.
Yes.
oh dear.
So yes, does anyone have any honourable mentions they want to chuck at this board before we wrap up?
I do kind of feel like, because of the route I went, I didn't go down specific foods, but I was quite tempted by the idea of the deep fried Mars bar.
Yeah, I had considered. I've never
It's
had a
just
deep fried Mars
cool
bar
that
though.
they exist.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I should like to submit fruit winders to the board because I loved how they had little comic reels and they were just, I don't know, it was more the experience than the snack. It was the entire thing.
With the weird ass comics that you don't know where they start or end, they're just kind of happening and they get
Yeah, fruit
weird.
winders.
Similarly,
Yeah.
I think the experience over the actual snack, Baby Bells, for the wax.
For the wax.
Ooh, I guess on a similar vein of
100%.
thought, Terry's chocolate orange at Christmas. That's a seasonal
That's a
snack.
good one.
I'll never forget the time my dad had a Terry's chocolate orange at Christmas and people were struggling to break it open and he was like, it's okay, you're just doing it wrong. You don't just tap it, you whack it, which apparently is the classic phrase of a Terry's chocolate orange. But instead of whacking
is
it
the
on a
phrase.
table or something or a solid surface, he picked up a plate and smashed the plate into the Terry's chocolate orange, smashing the plate, leaving the orange perfectly intact.
Oh my God, that's wonderful.
Beautiful.
At that point, I feel like you have to commit to the bit and start eating the plate. Well, yeah, I meant that to happen.
Add broken plate to the snacks draft.
Right, let's
Oh my
wrap
God.
up our boards then. Remember, you can vote for who you think drafted the best collection of snacks on our Spotify poll. My Pex picks this week were Pringles Original, Freddo, a mid-morning snack, usually biscuits, Caprice, ice cream, and Whisper. Ollie.
Mine was frozen peas. I will fight you on that. Dry cereal, toast and tin mackerel, Bombay mix, baguettes with chocolate, and pickles.
Seth.
I've gone for the midnight snack, the unexpected nature snack, the I cooked too much snack, your friend's snack, the when you're sick snack, and of course, Pex.
And
Delicious.
Jay.
My picks were the day after cold pizza, chips, specifically day out chips, dinky donuts, a Greg's sausage roll, cheese twists, and apple slices made by someone else.
Wonderful picks. Please do vote for your favourite. And if you liked this episode, please do leave a like, subscribe, follow, do all of those things, and leave a comment. Tell us about your favourite snacks. Was there anything that we didn't include? Are we heathens for our choices? You can let us know because that engagement really helps us. And if you didn't like it, print out the name of our show and this episode title onto a sticker and stick it on your least favourite snack to show everyone in your local supermarket.
Which one of us do you reckon would be their favourite snack? Because they've never seen us. They just have to imagine from our voices, you know.
That's right. We all know Sef's a hunk.
I mean, I think it's
true.
been well established that it's Sef and Pex. It's just whoever, they have to just decide whose voice they just like better. By descriptions of what we've given.
If you're into Santa, it's Sef. If you're into people who can't get off the floor, it's me.
If you like a little Belgian.
If you're into people with dogs, it's Ollie. And if you're into made-up countries, it's Jay. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode.
Wait, we need to do next week's episode. Wait!
Oh, fuck.
We forgot to do it last time. We can't forget to do it this time.
Okay, Ollie, what are we doing
Particularly
next week?
as it's my pick. Next week we are doing the puppy draft. Dogs from TVs and movies. Doesn't actually have to be puppies, but they do have to be cute. Or actually, no,
Doggo
they don't.
draft.
There are plenty of good.
Oh, I should have called it the Doggo Draft. That's what it's going to be called next week now. Doggo
That's
Draft.
a good idea. Yeah, so TV, movies, media in general. I want your best dogs. Please and thank you.
Okay, we will see you next week. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Farewell.